Hello friends, in electrochemistry, we have completed first question which was related to the Collard's law. Now we are going to discuss the second question, and that second question is related to the electrolysis of molten NaCl. वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे यहाँ पे, मतलब जस्ट कि पहले वो डायग्राम क्या होगी, कंस्ट्रक्शन, वर्किंग, रिएक्शन टेक्स प्लेस एट द एनोड, कैथोड, नेट रिएक्शन एज वेल एज व्हाट विल बी द फाइनल रिजल्ट ऑफ दिस इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस। वो सब जानने के लिए और वो सब एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए मैं हूँ आपकी स्वप्ना मैम, केमिस्ट्री टीचर। सो नाउ सी हियर, explain the electrolysis of molten NaCl. So what is the construction part or what is the exact that diagram for the electrolysis of molten NaCl? As we know that we have to connect the electrodes to the battery, and to that battery one positive terminal is there and one is the negative terminal. So we have drawn here one electrode. This is the second electrode. These electrodes are dipped in a solution, or we can say that one electrolytic solution. So see, this is the cathode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. This is the anode because this is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. This is the electrolytic cell, and in that electrolytic cell we have taken electrolyte, that is the fused NaCl. This is the diagram for that electrolysis of NaCl. Now we'll discuss how it will work, or just firstly we'll write few points. So what is the first point here? In electrolysis of molten NaCl, fused NaCl is the electrolyte or electrolytic solution, we can say. Next point is that in that electrolyte two carbon, or we can say that graphite electrodes are dipped. What is the point? Two graphite means carbon electrodes are dipped in fused NaCl. ठीक है, ये हो गया सेकेंड पॉइंट। उसके बाद देखो बैटरी को क्या क्या कनेक्टेड है, टू इलेक्ट्रोड्स, इलेक्ट्रोड कनेक्टेड टू दी, if it is connected to the positive terminal then it is called as a anode, and if it is connected to the negative terminal then it is called as a cathode. ठीक है, ये एक पॉइंट हो गया। नेक्स्ट वन, एज वी नो दैट फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन, दैट एनोड इज पॉजिटिव और निगेटिव, बट फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इज ऑलवेज फ्रॉम एनोड टू कैथोड. सो फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन is from anode to cathode. अभी क्या पॉइंट है देखो, when we are passing the potential, when potential is passed at that time, that ions present in that solution or in that fused NaCl, they attracted by the anode and the cathode. So if we consider that fused NaCl that contains free Na plus and Cl minus free ions. ठीक है, ये तो हो गया। यहाँ पे अगर कंसिडर करते हैं सोडियम विच इज पॉजिटिवली चार्ज एंड Cl इट इज निगेटिवली चार्ज. So these positively charged ions will move towards the negative terminal connected electrode, means towards the cathode. Cl minus, which is negatively charged, it will get attracted by the anode, or they will move towards the anode because anode is connected to the positive terminal. Anyhow, as we know that when oppositely charged particles are there or anything is there, they will get attracted, and if same charge is there, then they will repel to each other. Now we'll discuss the reaction, or when potential is passed, then what will happen. Now see, when potential is applied, then Na move towards cathode and Cl minus move towards anode, and it results the electric current. It results the electric current. So this is the part which will happen when we are passing the electric current, or we can say when we are passing the potential. Now see, what will be the reaction at anode and cathode? That part we will discuss. Firstly, we'll discuss the reaction at anode. At anode, which reaction takes place? That is the oxidation. Oxidation is nothing but the loss of electron. Hope so everyone knows that when there is a loss of electron, then that will carry the positive charge, or if already it is negatively charged, then it will becomes neutral one. What will happen? Now see here. If we consider Cl minus, that Cl carries negative charge because of already it has extra electron. But if that extra electron is loosed by that chlorine, then what will happen? That negative charge will get removed and it will become only Cl. Means when Cl minus loses one electron, it will become atomic form of the chlorine. But chlorine is unstable in its atomic form, so just we are taking 2 moles of the Cl minus, then there is a formation of Cl2 with the loss of 2 electrons. So this reaction will take place at the anode. What about the cathode? At cathode, which reaction will take place? As we know that is the reduction, and reduction is nothing but the gain of electron. Means here, if I don't have one electron, but if I am getting that electron, then my deficiency will get completed. Like that here also in case of sodium. Sodium, it is not the complete reaction we have to write, but for the understanding purpose I am telling you. If sodium, it is present in its neutral form. If it loses one electron, then it becomes deficient by the 1 electron. But if that deficient Na plus, if again it getting 1 electron, then again it will get converted into its neutral form. So when that atomic form of the sodium loses 1 electron, then it is the oxidation. But when that Na plus, there is a gain of 1 electron, it will become neutral one, means Na. So this is the correct one. So this is the reaction which takes place at the anode, and this is the reaction which takes place at the cathode. Now what is the net reaction? Net reaction is nothing but the reaction which takes place at the anode and cathode, their addition. Number of electrons should be same for the anode and cathode reaction. Here 2 electrons are loose, but here there is a gain of only 1 electron. So just simply we are multiplying by 2. So it will become 2Na plus, there is a gain of 2 electrons plus formation of a Na. Now see, net reaction, just we have to add the reaction at the anode and reaction at the cathode. So electrons which is similar, that part will get cancelled, and net reaction will be 2Cl minus plus 2Na plus, it gives Cl2 plus twice Na. So this is the reaction. So here we have completed construction, working and reaction part. Last part remain, that is the result. Means when that electrolysis will happen, then what will be the final conclusion? That we will discuss now. So last point is that result. And here we can say that there are the 3 results we can observe. First one, there is a liberation of chlorine gas at the anode. So that color of the chlorine gas is the pale green color. Means we can say that pale green colored Cl2 gas is liberated, or we can say that released also, liberated at anode. This is the first result. What is the second result? That is about the anode. What about the cathode? At cathode, silvery white sodium is deposited. Second one is that silvery white sodium is deposited at cathode. This is the second result. And third result is that formation of the chlorine gas and sodium metal deposition at the cathode. This is the non-spontaneous reaction. So these are the 3 points. So that much material or that much answer, that many points you have to write for the electrolysis of molten NaCl. This is the question for the 3 marks. So here we have completed that question with answer as well as with the explanation. If you have any doubt, you can write in a comment box. Thank you all of you.